Hey, it's the Everyday Man, and I'm here with my Masterbuilt smoker again. And today we're going to smoke something that is a little bit different. We're going to smoke a meatloaf, and that meatloaf is going to come out perfectly juicy. It's going to have a nice smoke ring on it, great smoke flavor, and I think you're really going to like it, and I hope you give it a try yourself right here on the Everyday Man. And hey, if you like what you see today, please hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and you'll get to see more of these videos. So we're going to put the meatloaf on at 300 degrees, and it's not even going to take an hour and a half probably total to smoke and cook. It's going to have a perfect smoke ring on it. It's going to have a great smoke flavor. The outside of the meatloaf is going to get a little bit crisp on the bottom from the heat, of course, and it's just a whole different way to make meatloaf, and it's juicy as can be. So let's get started. All right, let's get this thing fired up. You know the steps by now if you've been watching my videos, but I'm going to go through this super fast because it's so easy. First thing, don't ever forget, take the baffles out first. If you don't take these out, you won't get any airflow between the fire chamber and the cooking smoker. So take them out. I use the Masterbuilt fire starters, I told you, and what I do, again, I use 2 of them. The reason I use 2, I've never had this not fire up, number 1. I can hold it in my fingers, and it's easier to light and easier to stick in there. It's really windy out, so I'm going to have to get this started where there's no wind. So yeah, you can see it's starting up nicely now. All right, open the door. I got quite a bit of ash here. I'm going to have to dump that. You can see how much is in there. I'll dump that out. All right, the fire stick's going good. While that's going, let's check our charcoal. It's about down to there. So I need to put some charcoal in it. Before I do, I always like to layer. I put some wood chunks in it. I'll put 2 in. Then I put the charcoal in. Now what you can do is layer it, right? So I put some charcoal in, now I'll put some more wood in. And now I'll put more charcoal in to fill it up. There we go. Okay, well, you can see it's starting to smoke here. So I'm gonna let this go maybe a total of 3, 4, 5 minutes. Once that's going good and the charcoal lit, I'm going to close the door, close the lid, and we'll get that temperature up to 300 degrees. All right, well, you can see the flames coming out here, so that thing's going good. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to close the top. And then I'm going to turn it on. And once I turn it on, I'm going to set it on the app for 300 degrees. So I can close the lid now. Okay, here's the meatloaf all ready to go on. It's 2 pounds, and like I said, it's a meatloaf mix of pork and beef with onions, eggs, and some breadcrumbs. All right, well, it's 300 degrees. Got a little smoke going. And now we just want to give this a quick brush down. You can see how easy that is. The thing about the Masterbuilt, one of the benefits of it is there's never charcoal or fire under the grill. It's off on the side. It's an offset smoker. So the fire is over here, not on top of the grill or under the grill, right? So the benefit of that is that look how easy this all comes off, you know? If you had charcoal under there, this stuff would be stuck on. And now that's really nice and clean. I'm gonna put it up top here and smoke it up here. So let's get it and get moving on it. All right, so I got a paper towel here waiting. Hands are cleaned. Get this all nicely compacted. And then I like to just try and peel it off like that, right? Okay, and you got a nice flat bottom to it. I'm gonna put that right on the top. Just like that. Perfect. All right, let's give my hands a quick wipe here. I'll go wash them in the inside, but for now, give them a quick wipe. And then I'm gonna go get the temperature probe. I'll show you how that works. Okay, so I use two kind of probes. This is the temp spike. I like this a lot. It is a dual purpose temperature probe. Of course, this end goes into the meat, and the end of it measures the air temperature inside the smoker. So we're gonna put that in the meat right now. All right. There we go. Perfect. We'll close that down. All you have to do is leave the base within 10 feet of that, and then you can read it on your phone anywhere you go. This is the thermal pen. There's a lot of knockoffs, so you got to be careful. If you buy it on Amazon, be careful that you get the original thermal pen. They're a little bit more money, but this thing is almost instant read when you stick it in the meat, and it does a fantastic job. It's backlit automatically. You don't have to look for the light on it, and it turns off automatic too. So this is what we'll do just to do a double check on the meat. Okay, so the meat's on. The meatloaf is on. It's at 300 degrees. I've got the temperature probe in the meat, and we're gonna let that go. I'm gonna say it's gonna be done in an hour and a half. It's gonna have a nice crisp on the bottom of it where the grill is touching it, and it's gonna have a good smoke ring on it and super juicy. So it's a great way to make the meatloaf, and we'll come back and check this out a little bit later. All right, well, it's been an hour. Take a look at it here. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. And we're cruising along. Right now, the internal temperature is 130 degrees. So my guess is we got about a half an hour left, and it's gonna be done. So that'll be a total of an hour and a half for the smoke. So here's the smoking wood I'm using today. This is Oklahoma Joe's Hardwood Chunks, and this one is apple. Apple is great for any kind of wood, and you can see the size of it. That's not wood chips, that's wood chunks. Now I'm going to show you a little tip here for the Masterbuilt. I do this all the time. So what you want to do, you know, we put it in the top here already with charcoal, right? We put layers of wood and layers of charcoal, and I don't know if you can see, but it's coming. The smoke is coming out of that, but I want more smoke. So what do? Open it up and see how the coals are dropping down into the ash container. They're red hot coals, right? What you're gonna do is take your wood chunk and just toss it right on in there, and guess what? They're gonna smoke like crazy. because the red hot coals are dropping right on top of them. So we'll close that down. And that's going to give us another element of smoke. All right, well, we're ready to go. It's about an hour and a half. Let's check it out. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's get that on there. There you go. That's a nice meatloaf, huh? That's got some really nice, oh, it's crusty. It's got a good crust on it. And I'm sure it's got a good smoke ring on it. That was 325 degrees for an hour and a half. All right. Let's cut into this and take a look at it. There you go. That's a nice looking meatloaf. Look at the smoke ring around it. You got a nice crispy bottom to it, and it's super juicy. Perfectly done. Well, as usual, it was pretty easy cooking a meatloaf. An hour and a half maximum, and it was done perfectly. It's a great meal, and you get, you know what I like about meatloaf is you get a ton of leftovers to make sandwiches or whatever for the next day lunch and even the next day dinner. So this is the Everyday Man saying thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.